Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm joined today by the writer Jennifer Miller. Hello, Jennifer. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for being with me. I appreciate you. Listen, I would like to tune in and share with our audience, Jennifer, some of your work, some of your writing that you can find available at medium.com. Okay, if we show some of that now?
Yes, that's fine.
Terrific. Then, everybody, let's tune in now to Jennifer Miller from her writing at medium.com. Jennifer, thanks so much. Great to share some of the writing work that you've been involved in that's available at medium.com. But can you tell me, where are you from and how did you become a writer?
I am from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Mm.
Um, I've dabbled in writing for most of my life, but I really committed to it about a year into the pandemic.
Recently.
I I quit my full time job, and with all that was going on, I decided that life was short and it was time to commit to what I really wanted to do. So that's what I
Wow,
did. I started writing and publishing on Medium.com, and it's been slow getting it off the ground, but it's getting better, and
that's
um,
great.
actually
Jennifer,
turning it into a career.
I love it. I mean, put it this way, it takes a lot of courage to decide, hey, I'm just going to follow my dream, do what I want to do, express my art and like let it become commercially viable. And just get out there and try it. So I commend you for that. That takes courage. And I think this pandemic has given us, some of us, this introspective look at saying, hey, look, what do I value? What's important? And I think it's really good that you have had this writing skill that now is translating into a variety of different works. So is there any particular subjects or themes for your writing that you like to connect with, or subject matter that you really enjoy writing about?
Well, I write some of the things I write are political. Other things are about entertainment,
Mm.
things that interest me. Franchises like Star Wars and the MCU.
Hmm.
Um, I'm also a cat person, and I write about cat related subjects.
Uh-huh.
There are so many publications on medium.com that cover a variety of subjects, and several of them have published my work.
That's wonderful. It's interesting, a cat enthusiast. I mean, cat lovers are probably the biggest audience on the internet. You know what I mean? There are
Yeah.
so many fun little, YouTube
Oh, there are
videos
so
about
many cat
cats and their
memes. And,
shenanigans, right? So
yeah.
at any rate, and I
We, we,
really
say-
feel
we
like,
say that cats rule the internet.
yeah, they really do, don't they? So as a cat person, that's cool that you are writing about them, and you like that subject matter. It's interesting because medium.com does provide all these different kinds of commentary situations where it's these are relative lifestyle kinds of subjects that are very relatable. So it's cool that you're weighing in on them, you're writing about them, and as far as political or other lifestyle related genres, to be able to write in and among, that's powerful, and that takes skill and eloquence to be able to convey through the written word, heartfelt feelings. So that's great. Now listen, what about and you've been involved mostly in dealing, doing articles and mostly on internet. Do you have any other aspirations in your writing outside of those mediums?
Actually, yes, I am also writing a screenplay. I
Wonderful.
decided to try my hand at that as well, and it's mostly finished. Well, I mean, it's still a first draft,
But
but I've almost
nevertheless,
finished the
that
first draft, and then I'm sure I'll need to do some rewrites. But
that's
yeah,
great.
I'm trying that too, and when I uh, when I think it's ready, I'm gonna enter it in a contest.
As well, you should, Jennifer. That's cool. And script writing is a completely different thing. Screenwriting is completely different than just a flow of of another body of work when it includes the scenes where these are taking place in their descriptions versus the actual dialogue of the characters in the screenplay.
Mhm.
So that is an art form in and of itself, and to learn how to do that so it's an acceptable manuscript, so it actually could be
Mhm.
potentially, changed into a film. That is quite a undertaking, and cool that you're involved in it. And I really hope it, plugs and plays. So at any rate, how about this? Since you're working on that aspect, is there anything that's coming up in the near future for you, or that we might tune in on medium.com and anticipate to expect?
I don't have any concrete plans right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I usually just write short pieces about what comes to mind day to day. Um, it's who knows what I'll put out tomorrow or the next day or.
I know, because that stream of consciousness is coming from
Mhm.
divine inspiration. So, at any rate, we hope it continues, and we'll look for your work as it comes up on your social media channels that you can find below our interview today with Jennifer Miller. And also, we're going to look forward to your work coming up on FENIX360. So, thanks, Jennifer. I really appreciate being with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you take good care.